Hello everyone and welcome to another MTR Fab video, and today we're doing a tool review. And as with all the tool reviews as of this point, I have nothing to gain. So the tool review is about tools I use. And this particular tool review is going to be about this Milwaukee M12 lithium-ion cordless soldering iron. This is $89 at the local Home Depot, and it's a bare tool only, so this is actually pictured with a M12 battery, which it will fit any of the M12 lines. But we'll get back to that in a second. What I want to talk about is what the difference is between this cordless Milwaukee soldering iron and say a propane or a butane or a whatever gas-powered portable or a pencil style. So with that, I can tell you I've used them all, and this one stands out. Why it stands out at this point is because it's great for a lot of things, and by a lot of things I mean almost every application. You can find a good use for this Milwaukee 2488-20. The bare tool kit comes just as shown here, with no accessories. And I'm actually going to pull that down. Alright, so what you have is a wide, I think they call it a chisel tip, and you have the pointer tip. Typically I use the pointer tip. I have used both. It's easy enough to change them quickly. You can just unscrew this collar here and they slide off. I'm not going to actually slide it off because it is one thing that I will say you have to be careful with it. I believe it's a ceramic element in there, so I try not to take the tips on and off unless I need to, because right now it's pretty well protected. Otherwise, if you drop it or bump it, you'll probably break it. So some of the features that stand out about this is, one, it takes Milwaukee M12 batteries. M12 batteries are ubiquitous in my house. They're everywhere in the tool world, and you know, mechanics. A lot of contractors will have these. This thing I could see working well in an everyday mechanics toolbox. I can see, you know, a hobbyist who's just looking to do, you know, home repair stuff. Absolutely wonderful tool, whether or not you have the M12 system. But for me, it's a big bonus because I have lots of these batteries. So one of the things I really like about, I think they claim 40 minutes of runtime on the compact battery. And as you can see, the compact battery works great if you want to lay the soldering iron down. What's great about this is it doesn't roll. Milwaukee's figured that out. And why you might want to do this is you got two wires and you want to butt them together. This is a really easy way to do it. Whether or not the iron is laying down, or you could stand it up. And I can't get far enough away with the camera, but you'll have to take my word that it's just standing up here. And if you want to get more runtime or have a more stationary, stable platform, you can use one of the XC batteries. Again, it fits all the M12 platforms, so now that's absolutely going to stay where you put it. So again, it's got nice features to stay put. Whether you just want to lay it down and use it, or you want to be the guy, you know, poking the bits under the dash. So an automotive guy, this would be huge. You know, I used to do car audio installs, and back in the day, I always ran a Burns-O-Matic, you know, or a butane torch. These things are great, and you know, back then that's all I had. But I can tell you that this is leaps and bounds ahead of it. It heats up in 18 seconds, and it can be as windy can be. It will still heat up. If you go outside in the cold with one of these and try to solder something up, you know what I'm talking about. All the heat gets taken away. This is potent, super potent. They claim 18 seconds or less, and it is true, 18 seconds or less. This is hot. With that said, it doesn't cool down any faster than any other soldering iron, whether it be you know, propane or gas or electric. So they all cool down the same rate. This thing will give you you know, one of the best features is this swingable head. And I will tell you that minus this big clunky battery, one of the best features about this is its pen. It's super easy to handle in pencil mode. As you can see, it fits my hand comfortably. It's easy to access the switch. So there it is. You can see this battery is particularly dead, but you can see the green light means it's working on heating it, and in about 18 seconds we're going to have a steady light that indicates it's good to go. We're just going to wait for that real quick, and I don't know if it's actually going to get, there it is. Alright, so still, nonetheless, it needs a new battery, but I wanted to show you, one, it's got a work light, super nice, handy if you're under a dash. You should probably have an auxiliary light if you're under a dash with it. It's the safest alternative. The only thing I will say is, you know, the light will stay on inevitably, the switch is off, but that means that the tip is still hot. Doesn't mean it's ready to use, it just means it's cooling down. Well, that's the tool, and I believe that this is only available as a bare tool, so there's no other options that I could find, and it's absolutely worth it at the $89 that I see it for. I recommend it to anybody who does any amount of soldering, and if you have the M12 lineup, this is an absolute no-brainer. Anybody who has the M12 platform, if you're dealing with cars, you're dealing with hobby stuff, you're dealing with house stuff, this is what you want. Alright, I guess that's all I have to say. So with that, if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do these reviews not because I get anything other than the pure pleasure of sharing my opinion with you about good tools. I want people to have good tools. If you're going to spend the money and buy a tool, you might as well have something good, right? So that's it, guys. You can't go wrong with these. Go out, get yourself one. You will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching. I'm out.